and welcome to the Rave.com. I'm Allie here with the cab. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Yeah?
It hasn't been that long.
No, it
since
hasn't.
I've seen,
You were just here in the summer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was a little while ago.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you have any ghost experiences last time you guys were here?
Not exactly ghost experiences. We did really enjoy the tour a lot.
Yeah.
Some really cool stuff. Very scary. No ghost experiences, but when I went to McDonald's just after the haunted tour,
There was a
my
holdup.
my total was $6.66. That's a true story.
That's haunted.
That was weird.
That's haunted.
It followed me.
I think Ronald McDonald is setting it up on purpose here.
I should have supersized it. That's it. I should have supersized
You should have. What, 30 cents?
it.
Should've.
Anything but $6.66.
I feel I've been coming here since I was 17. I'm 23 now. So I've gotten the tour a bunch, and I've given the tour a bunch. So I try to act like the actual official tour guide. And I fail pretty much every time I took you on a tour.
But
I just try to throw out facts, and I have like my phone on Google, and I'm like scrolling through. But I'm getting better.
Yeah?
I'm getting better, I think.
I'll write you some note cards.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll help you out there.
From the inside. I'm getting facts from the inside.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So last time you guys were here, you were talking about opening up for Maroon 5.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? You were really excited for that.
I think all five of us, that's definitely our favorite band.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
that's my favorite band.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think the most shocking thing on that tour was how nice they were.
Yeah.
Like, you never know what you're going to expect when you go on a tour with a band that big, that you might never see them. You might see them all the time. You have no idea. And it was the first day before we even went on stage, and every single one of them came in and they were like, thank you guys so much for coming on this tour. And we're just like, where's the cameras? Like, this is so weird. And, first night after the show, they were like, come out to dinner. Like, let's take you out to dinner. Let's get. And that's how it was the entire tour. So it was awesome. Not to mention the kids.
Right, the kids were incredible. I mean, it was an experience going to all those different places, but I mean, just the people in general, everyone that we worked with was so kind and made the experience. I mean, they treated us like royalty, so it was an honor to be a part of the tour. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Thank you.
How was going overseas?
This was definitely the longest that we've been overseas. This was the first time you went overseas,
Yeah,
right?
first time going to Asia and Australia and all those places.
It was the first time for me too. A lot of the countries we went to, but it's pretty drastic in certain places you go to.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect word to describe it as drastic.
I like culture shocks. Like when we go to Australia, it's cool because it's on the other side of the world and it's a little bit different, but it's really not that much different. But going to Bangkok or going to Bali, places like that where you get off the plane and you're just like, this is crazy. Like there's a moped driving on the sidewalk, golf carts running around going, there's just no rules, But the kids in each place some of the crowds were like 25,000 people, and they were watching us and actually listening to us.
Yeah.
Like they're there for Maroon 5. Why are they listening to us opening band? But they actually listened, and it was really, really welcoming and really nice.
Are the fans, foreign fans, different than American fans?
Yes, they're definitely crazier. Like they come to a concert to come to a concert. Like they're very very loud during the songs, but different from the U.S. because after you finish playing a song, they clap and then they're completely silent.
Oh, really?
Like to where you could drop change and you could hear the change on stage.
Wow.
Like they're very polite and they just listen, or they don't know what we're saying, right?
One or the other. I mean,
they're very polite. They're polite.
Very polite. It's really varies depending on what country you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Some countries are known for having really crazy fans, and some countries are known for like, those people are kind of like more reserved. They could like love your band so much, but might not be screaming like they would in Japan or Korea or whatever for you, but they still are just as supportive and all those kind of things. So it really just depends on where you are. So.
You know what the craziest thing is when certain fans are singing and they don't speak English, but they know all the words.
Yeah.
But then when you finish the song and you start talking in between the song, they don't know what you're saying, but they know all the words. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah. So last time you guys were here, you said that you were going to start writing a new album.
Yes.
Have you started that?
We have. We're
Yeah?
I think we're approaching 20 songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we get in like the groove, they just come. Like we'll do a verse and a chorus, and then that's a big grip of the song.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to another idea. But yeah, we're about almost 20 songs in.
That's awesome.
Just make as many as we can, and
Yeah.
then we just narrow it down.
Good job.
Thanks.
And you guys have been playing radio shows
Mhm.
all over the country. How have
Yeah.
those been going?
They've been great so far. Radio show, you never know what to expect. It could be huge. Like last night, there was we played at a bar, and the bar was completely packed out. But when we got there, we had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
And then today, we thought we were going to be playing down in the very bottom, like the bowling alley. So we went down there. Is it a bowling alley? Was it a bowling alley?
It was a bowling alley.
Okay.
Yes.
Facts.
Facts. You
Fa-
got 'em.
haunted bowling
He's good.
alley.
He's good.
We went down there, and I was like, I think we're playing down here. Walked down, and I was like, I don't think there's a show going on down here, so we upgraded to the next one.
Right.
We're like, I'm gonna go check the really small room on the side. Fact.
Oh.
There's a small room on the
Yes,
side.
there's two.
He's
There's
right.
two.
There's two.
Two.
I didn't know that part. And then that wasn't going on, so we went up here. Then we stared at each other, Instagrammed a picture.
I
and
saw
now we're
that. Check off your bucket list, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome. Yeah. So, how old were you guys when you actually decided that you wanted to be musicians?
Shoot, I mean, I thought I wanted to be so many things before I first discovered music, that I was really into it. I always loved it a lot, but I just never really thought I could do it. I never believed in myself enough. And then when I got my first guitar and I played it like crazy for like a year, I was about 13 years old, and I was like, okay, this is what I wanted to do. I mean, before that, I wanted to be an architect or a teacher or an actor, all over the place. And then once I picked up a guitar at 13, that was it, and it's been that. I mean, ever since, and I'll be 23 next year, so it's been about 10 years. So, I mean, a good majority of my life, I've known that that's what I wanted to do. But it wasn't until I picked up that guitar that I had any idea that I would want a career in music, and now I can't get enough.
I think I started taking piano lessons when I was like 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You were
I
young.
showed a little bit of interest, and then my mom was like, "All right, why don't you start piano lessons? You're in." So I started playing, and initially I didn't like it
Yeah.
because my piano teacher had me playing classical stuff, and I just didn't gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
But after I stopped taking lessons when I was like 11 or 12, and after I stopped taking lessons, that's when I started playing a lot more. And I had a band, and then we ended up in a battle of the bands against the Cab. My band
really?
in high school, yeah.
Wow.
And we were rivals. Alex definitely gave me like this super dirty look, like rival, like a scene in Grease or something.
I didn't know this. This is
this
great stuff.
fact. Just shooting out facts, this one.
Wow.
So we had a battle of the bands. We both lost. We
Oh.
both. Alex will say that he beat in the votes, but I'm pretty sure my band was
I
second.
mean, we all know that you took it.
We were both pretty terrible at the time, so I think it was a draw. But I mean, after that we joined and started playing,
That's
and
awesome.
we kind of merged and turned
Yeah.
into the Cab. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 5 or 6. 5 or
That's
6
awesome.
years old.
And your music video for Endlessly just came out about 3
Yeah.
weeks ago. Tell me about the concept of that video.
Basically, the concept for Endlessly, we got a couple different ideas for it, but we really like this one that we eventually went with. If you've seen the music video, you see that it's someone who's searching for something and ultimately finds it in a completely different place than where she expected. The actress in it is Haley Steinfeld, and she's so talented, and her and our singer Alexander De Leon connected through Twitter, and we were able to make something happen. She was a fan of the Cab, and we're obviously a fan of her acting. She was in True Grit and a few other movies, but it really worked out to be able to collaborate between different artists of different types and to make a really awesome music video. So we're really proud of it.
Yeah, the message is, when you're looking for something, you might be looking for something everywhere but what's right in front of you. So we wanted to kind of get that in an artistic way in a video. So that's why we did that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a very nice video. I
Thank
like it
you.
a lot.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So what's next for the Cab?
Well, we are currently writing our album, but we
Mhm.
have a couple weeks of radio shows. We're doing that. We're playing with One Republic, who's
Super excited.
one of my other favorite bands. We're playing with them on the 13th in LA. And then after that, we're just really, really locking into the studio. You know, we're finally signed to a record label, so this is going to be the good one.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Have fun tonight, guys.
Thank you.
In the
Thank you.
ballroom. Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't
Good.
wait.
Good. It'll be
Yeah.
a great show.
Thanks.
And thank you for watching therave.com. Be sure to check out the Cab's current album, Symphony Soldier. We'll see you soon on therave.com.